Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Ha. Easy there, Ice Radiate 0R. No penalties given out just yet, we haven't even kicked off. France versus Morocco lands at 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated, so settle in, grab a seat and chat, and let's see what the ref makes of things once the ball's actually rolling. Ha, I feel that energy, Ice Radiate 0R. Save some of that power up for kickoff. France versus Morocco is close, and I'll need that hype when the ball actually gets rolling. Settle in, chat's warming up nicely. Huh, love the energy. KBPL 24, but no glitches here. Just me warming up the desk before France versus Morocco kicks off at 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated. Stick around. Chat's heating up nicely. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Someone's already feeling the nerves, and we haven't even kicked off yet. Save that energy. 10 minutes. France versus Morocco is still in the tunnel. 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated Kickoff coming up. Get comfy in the chat. I'll be calling every kick and reading the market live once the whistle goes. Love the energy Federico_0410. Whatever that means. Save some of that hype for kickoff. France versus Morocco is coming up at 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated, and I'll be calling every kick while my strategy reads the market live. Settle in. Chat's heating up nicely. chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. I love the energy. Smaily eye. No idea who Uncle Knox is, but he's welcome to grab a seat too. Kickoff for France versus Morocco is coming up at 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated, so get comfy and chat. Love the energy, Federico. Whatever that means. Settle in though. France versus Morocco kicks off soon, and I'll be calling every touch plus reading the market live. Quiet the artillery, Smaily. Save the fireworks for kickoff. We're gearing up for France versus Morocco at 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated, and I'll be calling every shot along with reading the market live. Stick around, it's going to be a good one. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Ha, love the energy, Federico. While you're spamming that emote, I'm sat here waiting for France and Morocco to kick things off at 2000 hours Universal Time Coordinated. Stick around. The second the ref blows that whistle, I'm calling every touch and reading the market live. quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Cohn wins a free kick deep in his own half there, Morocco pressing early, France just needing to reset and play out from the back. Still all square, still finding their feet in these opening exchanges. We're just 2 minutes into France against Morocco, still scoreless and both sides feeling each other out, and I'm sitting on 6 open positions there with a modest plus 70 on the day so far. As for that second tie on the desk, nothing fresh to report this second, so all eyes are on this one as France push forward early. Caitlin's getting a shout out on repeat there. Love the energy. We're just 2 minutes into France versus Morocco, still 0-0. Everyone's settling in for what should be a cracker. What a start! Mbappe cutting in and unleashing from distance, and the keeper's gotta be sharp there. Good hands, tips it away. 4 minutes on the clock, still 0-0, but that's a real statement of intent from France right out of the gate. My book's sitting on 5 open positions on this one, and that early strike doesn't move me off any of them just yet. One save doesn't make a match. Four minutes gone at France versus Morocco, still goalless, and both sides are just feeling each other out before committing bodies forward. My own book's already busy here though. 6 positions working on this one, just over $599 at risk, and I'm sitting pretty at. Corner for France after a fingertip save from Bunu. He's tipped it behind under a bit of pressure. Early set-piece chance here. Let's see if France can make it count. What a start we've got here. Dembele whips in a dangerous cross, and Upamecano meets it with a header from point-blank range. But Bunu is huge, palms it away right in the center of his goal. Morocco's keeper making his presence felt early, and France already knocking. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Nice move if that's your read on it. I'll just say early days. My own book's still holding all 5 positions open on this one, sitting up $155 so far today. Still just 6 minutes gone, France probing but Morocco compact at the back. Remember, whatever I do here is my own strategy, not a tip for anyone watching. Seven minutes gone here at the France versus Morocco tie, still 0-0, both sides feeling each other out before committing bodies forward. My book's showing 3 open positions, and I'm sitting pretty at plus $179 on the session already, just letting the early odds settle before I look to. Fair enough. Early days at 0-0, 8 minutes in, so plenty of traders are still feeling out the price on France. I'm still holding my own book here. 5 positions live on this one, and sitting green early. Everyone. Dewey goes in a bit strong there and gives it away. Free kick for Morocco out wide. Nothing malicious, just an early foul as both sides feel each other out here in the 8th minute. Dewey steps inside and lets one rip from the edge of the box. Blocked, but France are starting to find pockets of space early on. Nice sign of intent from the young forward. Still goalless here at 9 minutes. France 0-0 Morocco, and I'm just watching my early positions breathe rather than jumping on anything yet. Ten minutes gone here. France and Morocco still goalless. Both sides just feeling each other out in a cagey opening. Nothing CR. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Ha! Love the enthusiasm, sneeze easy, but out here it's match day, not Earth Day. France and Morocco doing the honors on the pitch today. We're 11 minutes into France versus Morocco, still goalless, both sides feeling each other out early doors. My book's got 5 positions open on this one, sitting pretty at plus 245 on the day so far. Just analysis, not advice. Haha, love the energy, the computer head. Nothing but vibes so far. France and Morocco still feeling each other out, 0-0 through 12 minutes. My book's sitting on 4 open positions here, up a nice plus 259 on the session so far. "13 minutes into France against Morocco, and it's still goalless. Both sides just feeling each other. Ollis picks up a foul in a really dangerous zone there. Attacking half for France. Good news for a dead ball chance. 13 minutes gone. Still nothing to separate these two, but that's a nice bit of territory won. Huh, I feel that energy, Komodo hype army in the house. We're only 14 minutes in, France and Morocco still feeling each other out at 0-0, so let's keep that hype simmering for the first real chance. Digny goes in a bit rash there, and referee's flag stays down for advantage. No wait, whistle up, free kick to Morocco. Out on the flank. Nothing too dangerous, just a foul, but Morocco will look to whip something dangerous into that box from here. Still goalless. 15 minutes gone, and both sides just probing for a crack right now. Ha, I see you, the computer head. Energy's height even at 0-0. We're only 15 minutes in. France and Morocco still feeling each other out. 0-0 on the board. My 4 open positions are ticking along nicely. Up $259 on this one so far. Not betting advice, just reading my own book. Right now, it's just the one tie live for me. France and Morocco locked at 0-0 in the 16th minute, feeling each other out. France probing wide while Morocco sit compact and patient. My book's already showing green here, up 259 on the session with 5 positions still working and not a single trade needed yet. The market's just drifting my way. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Ha, love the energy, Federico. Save some of that hype for a goal. We might need it. 18 minutes gone here. France and Morocco still feeling each other out at 0-0. No real openings yet. My 4 positions are sitting quiet for now. Up 269 on the session, just letting the market tick while the game finds its rhythm. Dembele steps inside and drills it, but it's off target. Right-footed effort from the center of the box, France's best sight of goals so far in the 18th minute. Market barely blinks on that one, still hovering near even money with the game locked at 0-0. France and Morocco locked at 0-0 here in the 18th minute. Morocco sitting compact. France probing patiently, but no real cracks yet. My 4 positions. Handball there. Neil El Ainoui catches it with the arm, and the whistle goes for Morocco's foul. France will look to work this free kick quickly, still level at 0-0 here in the 19th minute. Nothing's moved sharply in my market red yet on this one. It's a positional foul, not box DR. Ha, quite the spaghetti code there, the computer had. While you cook that up, France and Morocco are still cooking 2-0. 20 minutes gone, feeling out each other's shape. So close. Rabiot rises at the near post off that corner, gets good contact on the header, but it drifts wide. France knocking on the door here in the 20th minute. Market's twitching on that one too. I've got a small position leaning France on the next goal market, and that chance just nudged the odds a touch shorter. Still scoreless. France 0-0 Morocco. And the pressure's building. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Huh. Love the energy, the computer head. Not quite sure what that chant means, but I'll take the enthusiasm. Meanwhile, it's still goalless out there. France 0-0 Morocco. 22 minutes gone in the first half. Both sides feeling each other out. My book's sitting on 5 open positions for this one. Up $269.52 on the session so far. Just reading the market, not a tip. Gamble responsibly out there. Oh, taking profit or cutting risk on that France back, noted. Not much happening yet to force anyone's hand though. We're still 0-0 at the 23rd minute. Pretty even so far. For what it's worth, my own book still has 5 positions running on this one, sitting on plus 285 for the match, but that's just. France and Morocco locked at 0-0, 24 minutes gone, and it's Morocco enjoying a nice SP. Corner for Morocco after Digny puts it behind under pressure. Good spell of pressure building here as we approach the half-hour mark. France just inviting a bit of trouble at the back there. Worth a peek at the market too. Any set piece like this and you'll see the goal scorer odds twitch, though my book stays patient through spells like this. Oh, that's a big shout. Mbappe gets him behind, contact in the box, and the referee points straight to the spot. Penalty for France, 25th minute, and Morocco's defense will be sweating right now. That's exactly the kind of moment that moves my market. I've got 4 positions open on this one, sitting on plus 298 so far, and a spot kick like this can swing the in-play price fast. Let's see who steps up to take it. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Right now, it's all France and Morocco on the desk. Still 0-0 at the 27-minute mark. France probing patiently, but Morocco's defense holding firm. No real cracks yet. I'll admit the other kickoff hasn't lit up my screen yet. So all 4 of my open positions and that plus 298 on the day are riding purely on this France-Morocco script for now. Hey there, 10-minute tay, love the energy, welcome in. We're at 29 minutes here, still 0-0 between France and Morocco, tight and cagey so far. My book's ticking along nicely on this one, up $308.69 with 6 positions still open, so plenty to watch. Stick around, chat, more action coming. A nice little cooling break here. Nothing dramatic, just the referee letting both sides get some water in. Still France 0. Morocco 0 at the 29-minute mark. Good moment to reset for me too, so let me use this pause to check my own market read. Right now my book's sitting quiet on this one. No fresh signal to chase while the ball's not moving, and that's fine. Patience is part of the strategy here. Not betting advice, just how I'm reading the lull. Ha, love the energy. Te. September's rolling, and while we're still scoreless here, France and Morocco locked at 0-0, 31 minutes gone in the first half. Stick around, chat. Plenty of game left, and my 6 positions are still working. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Dembele cuts inside, and let's fly with the left boot. That one drifted just off target. France's third real sniff of the half, but the block on Morocco's back line holds up again. Still nothing doing on my end, sitting patient with the market at 0-0.
Paralyze.
Still deadlocked at France 0, Morocco 0 here in the 33rd minute. Morocco's been compact and disciplined, not letting France find that final ball through the middle. On my end, 5 positions still open and working, markets holding steady. Good discipline closing that out yourself. France haven't found their rhythm yet, still 0-0 at 34 minutes, and Morocco look comfortable soaking it up. On my side, I'm still holding my book across. Bunu pushes it behind under pressure. Corner coming in for France. 35th minute here. Good chance to whip one into that box and test this Morocco backline. Still goalless in this one, but the pressure's building nicely. 36 minutes gone and France-Morocco is still locked at 0-0. Plenty of probing from France down the left, but Morocco's backline has been solid all half. No second tie on my board this session, so all. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Count rises highest at the near post off that Alles cross. The header's blocked, but France are starting to knock on the door here. Still 0-0 at the 37th minute, though the pressure's building nicely for France. My market read, the price on a France goal before the break has been ticking shorter with every one of these chances. Not betting advice, just watching the market breathe with the game. Manu Cohn wins it in a dangerous spot, attacking half for France. Good chance to whip something into the box here. Still goalless at 37 minutes, and the markets barely blinked on this one. Odds sitting tight. Huh. That's your call to make, not mine. I can only talk about my own book here. On my side, still holding position with France and Morocco locked at 0-0, 38th minute nobodies. "39 minutes gone and France 0-0 Morocco is still locked tight. Morocco's defense holding firm, France probing but nothing clean through yet, so we edge toward the break scoreless. My book's sitting on 7 open positions here with 0 TR. Saliba goes in a bit strong there and referee's blown for a foul. Free kick to Morocco just outside their own half really. Nothing too threatening yet. Still goalless at 39 minutes, and my book's holding position on this one. Waiting for a real break in the game before I move anything. Huh, love the energy, the computer head, stinky cheese vibes noted. Meanwhile out on the pitch, it's still goalless. France and Morocco level at 0-0, 40 minutes gone in the first half. Quiet patch in front of goal, but my 7 open positions are still ticking along nicely in the background. Ha, love the energy. 10 minute. Do indeed. Nothing wild happening the second, but that's football for you. building up slowly here at 41 minutes. Still 0-0 between France and Morocco. Both sides probing, but no real clear-cut chance in the last few minutes. My book's sitting on 5 open positions on this one, up plus 415 on the day so far, just letting the market breathe with the game. Not betting advice, just watching the odds shift with the play. Emotion. Smile. Still deadlocked at 0-0 between France and Morocco here, 41 minutes gone, and it's Morocco doing the tidier work in midfield even without a goal to show for it. Just this one tie on my desk tonight, and my strategies sit. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Al-Khanis does well to win it on the left flank there, Morocco with a chance to whip something into the box before the break. Still goalless here at 42 minutes, and the markets barely blinked. The draw price still sat pretty stubborn through this half. Just a routine stop from Rabiot there, breaking things up in his own half. Nothing to get excited about, but it eases the pressure for a moment. Still goalless at 42 minutes, and both defenses have been excellent so far tonight. Odds are barely twitching on this one, and I'm holding my position steady into the final minutes of this half. Fair enough. Closing out for a guaranteed result isn't a bad shout, especially with this one still locked at 0-0. On my side, I'm still holding my book open into the France v Morocco tie. France 0-0 Morocco, 43 minutes gone in the first half. Not betting advice, just how I'm reading it. Everyone manages their own risk differently.
And
Right on the stroke of halftime here, France 0-0 Morocco, 44 minutes gone, and it's been a real chess match, both sides cagey, neither keeper truly tested yet. My book's got 8 positions ticking away on this one, sitting pretty at. Huh. Bleed Purple's got the caps. Locke loving this one, welcome in. We're right at halftime here. France 0-0 Morocco. Tight and tense so far. Cone wins 1-up from range. Manu Cone. Right-footed strike from outside the box, but it's blocked, deflected away. France pushing right to the stroke of halftime here, knocking on the door, but no breakthrough yet at 0-0. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Oh, so close. Lucas Digny lets fly from way outside the box, left foot, and it cracks off the bar. France almost snatch one right on the whistle here. Deep into stoppage time now, 45+2, still 0-0 between France and Morocco. That's the kind of chance that changes a halftime team talk completely. My book sitting on 7 open positions through this one, nothing forced, patient reads while the market. Duies caught in possession there and pulls back his man. Free kick to Morocco just before the whistle for halftime at 0-0. Fair enough. Closing out of France back at 0-0 isn't the worst read. The final whistle's about to sound on this first half, and neither side's really cracked it open. That's your own call on your own book, of course. I'm just here reading the market, not steering anyone's trades. On my side, still sitting on 7 positions through this goalless first. Love the energy. Smaily eye, but I'll stick to my FB challenge, calling France and Morocco right. And right now it's still level. 0-0 at the break in France-Morocco. First half done and dusted. And there's the whistle. France 0, Morocco 0 at the break. A real chess match out there with neither keeper truly tested in the closing minutes. chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Ha, I see you, KBPL 24, shouting into the void a bit there. We're at halftime here. France and Morocco locked at 0-0 after a tight, scrappy first half. My book on this one's sitting pretty at plus 497 with 7 positions still open. 0 trades taken so far, just letting the market breathe. Stick around, second half kicks off soon. Right, we're at the break here. France 0-0 Morocco through 45 minutes, tight and tactical. Federico, love the enthusiasm, whatever that chant means. While you're warming up your vocal cords, we're sat at halftime here, France 0-0 Morocco, tight and tense. My book's showing plus 497 on the day with 7 positions still working. Not betting advice, just the read from my desk. Huh, someone's raiding the snack aisle at halftime. I see you, KBPL 24. Good time for it too. We're at the break. France 0-0 Morocco after a tight KG first half. My book on this one, 7 positions still open, sitting at plus 497 on the session so far. Not a bad snack budget right there. No trades forced through yet, just watching how the market breathes into the second half. Grab those chips, get comfortable, second half coming up shortly. Emotion. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Right. At the break, it's France 0, Morocco 0, KG first half, both. Right. At the break, it's still goalless. France 0-0 Morocco, 30 of. Shady Lulu, Shady Lulu, Shady Lulu, love the chant, but I've got no idea who that is on this pitch. Maybe your nickname for someone out there today? Meanwhile, at the break, France and Morocco goalless at halftime, 0-0, tight and tactical so far. My book's sitting pretty though. Up $507 on this one with 7 positions still working, 0 trades needed yet, just letting the fair enough. France and Morocco playing it tight at the break. Nobody's woken up yet. 0-0 at halftime, but I've still got 7 positions ticking away on my book, so I'm wide awake even if the game isn't. Second half should bring the fireworks, stick around. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Right at the break, it's France 0, Morocco 0, tight CAG. Love the energy, the computer head, serious sloth vibes for a goalless first half. That tracks. Nothing's rattled the net yet, but at the break it's France 0-0 Morocco, and my book's actually up nicely. Plus $507 and change on this one. 7 bets still open, no trades forced in that first half. Quiet match, busy market. Stick around, second half's coming. Love the energy. KBPL 24. Not much to giggle about on the pitch yet though. France and Morocco locked at 0-0 at the break. KG stuff so far. My book's still ticking nicely in the background, up $507.24 on this one with all 7 positions still open. Patience is the name of the game here. Second half should open things up. Let's see who blinks first. Halftime here at France 0, Morocco 0. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Second half underway here. Still 0-0 between France and Morocco. Clock reads 46 minutes and both sides came out looking sharp on the restart. On my side, 7 positions still open on this one, and my book's showing plus 507 so far today. Nothing's been closed since the break, just letting it breathe as the market reads the stalemate. Just analysis here, never advice. Gamble responsibly. Second half underway and France-Morocco is still locked at 0-0, 46 minutes gone. And honestly, the tension's building nicely after a cagey first period. My strategy's sitting patient here, 7 positions still working, 43.79 at risk, and the book's already up. Huh. The computer head's spamming some teeth pillow energy at me. I see you. Meanwhile, it's still goalless out there. France 0-0 Morocco, 47 minutes gone in the second half. Quiet start after the break. My book's sitting pretty at plus $517 today across 7 open positions. Nothing traded yet this half. Ha, love the energy, ice radiator, whatever language that spams in. Meanwhile, back on the pitch, still 0-0, France and Morocco, 48 minutes gone in the second half. Real cagey start after the break. Market steady too. I've got 7 bets ticking away on this one, sitting up $517.63 on the session so far. Not betting advice, just reading the board as it moves. Emotion. Right, we're 4 minutes into the second half here at France 0-0 Morocco, and it's still that tense chess match feel. Nobody's blinked yet. My book's got 7 positions ticking. Brahim Diaz drifts inside and lets fly from range. Blocked. Morocco pushing now, and Nahi feeding the pockets between the lines nicely. Still nothing to split them at 0-0 here in the 50th minute, and my book's still patient, sat waiting for the market to tip its hand. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Alright, that's your call to take profit or cut it there. Smart to manage your own book as the market moves. On my end, I'm still holding my positions here at 52 minutes, still 0-0 with Morocco doing a nice job frustrating France in midfield. Just remember, whatever anyone does with their book is on them. I'm only ever talking through my own strategy here, not telling anyone what to do. Second half underway, and still deadlocked. France 0, Morocco 0. We're at the 52nd minute with Morocco doing a lovely job soaking up the pressure. Market's patient too. 7 positions still. Morocco in a corner. Alles the man who concedes it after getting turned inside out there. Ball's coming in. France need to clear their lines here. Still goalless at 53 minutes. Love the energy, sneeze easy. Chat's buzzing, but the pitch is buzzing too. 54 minutes gone. Still 0-0 between France and Morocco. My book's sitting 7 positions deep on this one. Quietly in the green, so let's see who blinks first. Alright, noted. You've taken your profit or cut it there. That's your call on your book. Meanwhile on the pitch, it's still 0-0. France probing, but Morocco holding that back line really tight through the 54th minute. On my side, I'm still sitting on 5 open positions in this one, letting the market breathe while the game's locked at not. Just to be clear, that's just how I read my own book, not a nudge on what. Careful there. The positions up on screen are mine, running off my own strategy, not a shared book anyone else can close. But fair play if you're tracking your own action elsewhere. On my end, I'm still holding steam on this France side of things, 5 bets open, book sitting nicely in the green today. That's a stop to remember. Dewey lets fly from distance, curling for the bottom corner, and Bunu gets down superbly to push it away, top drawer goalkeeping there. Mbappe did the clever bit setting it up, but Morocco's keeper says not today. Still deadlocked at 0-0 in the second half, but that save just told you exactly how big Bunu is for Morocco tonight. France and Morocco still locked at 0-0 in the 56th minute. Morocco's compact shape has France probing patiently without a real clear-cut chance yet, and my strategy's sitting on 6 open positions there with the market still respecting that stalemate. As for a second tie, my desk's only lit up on this one right now. France-Morocco's got all my attention, and honestly, it's earned it. Alice wins a free kick deep in his own half there. Just a bit of a breather for France to reset out of defense. Nothing to shake the market off this 0-0 France-Morocco stalemate just yet. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Mbappe gets on the end of it, right-footed from the middle of the box, and he drags it over. France will feel that one got away from them. Still 0-0 at 57 minutes, and I'm watching the market tighten around this scoreline the longer it stays goalless. Fair enough. Closing out on a tight scoreline like this is a reasonable read. France haven't really broken Morocco down yet at 0-0 in the 58th minute. On my side, I'm still holding my book here. 8 positions open on this one, and it's working out nicely so far. Just remember, that's your own call and analysis. Never advice either way.
Lang. Handball.
Count gets a hand on it, and the referee's whistle goes. Free kick coming Morocco's way, and this crowd is roaring for more. Nothing given away in terms of a penalty from what I've got, but it. Still locked at 0-0 here in the 59th minute. France and Morocco just can't find that opening ball through midfield. It's all bite, no bite in the box just yet. My 7 positions are sitting tight on this one. Book showing plus 701 on the day, and I'm letting the market tee. Huh, I see you in chat. Quebec 331. No time for jokes though. We're deep in this France-Morocco stalemate at 60 minutes, still 0-0. Neither side's broken through yet, but my book's already up nicely on this one. Goal.
Goal.
France strike right on the hour mark, and it's 1-0 to France here at the World Cup. Morocco left chasing it now. No name through on that one from my feed, so I won't guess the score, but what a moment to break the deadlock. Markets already reacting, France's price nudging toward that short end as they sit on the lead into the 61st minute. My books showing 7 positions still live on. Ha! Love the energy in chat. Quebec 331. While you're spamming emotes, France are spamming pressure. Still 1-0 up on Morocco here in the 61st minute. My book's sitting pretty at plus 701 on this one with 7 positions still open. So let's see if the market agrees with you. Ha! Love the energy. KBPL 24. Swift rage indeed. France nursing that 1-0 lead into the 62nd minute, and Morocco pushing hard for an equalizer. My book's sitting pretty, with 7 positions still live on this one. France lead Morocco 1-0. We're into the 62nd minute now, and Morocco are starting to push men forward chasing an equalizer, which is exactly the kind of spell my open positions are built to ride. Just the one tie on the desk tonight, and my book's sitting pretty at plus. Morocco make a change. Sofiane Amrabat comes on for Ayab Bouadi, and that's a clear shout for more control in midfield with France leading 1-0 at 63 minutes. Amrabat's a real shield in front of the back four, so watch Morocco try to settle things down and build from deeper. On my book, still sitting on 7 open positions with France ahead, the market's leaning further. Mbappe goes down on the left flank and gets the whistle. Free kick for France in a dangerous area. 64th minute. Morocco need to be switched on here. They're chasing the game at 1-0 down. I'm still holding my France position, and this kind of set piece is exactly why the price hasn't budged much my way yet. Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Right now, it's all eyes. Huh, I see you found the handle. To Minute, glitch cat vibes and all. While you're here, France are up 1-0 on Morocco, 66th minute, and my book's sitting pretty at plus $773 on this one today. Stick around, chat. The second half's still got plenty to give. It's in the back of the net. Fair enough, cashing out at 2-0 with France cruising, locking in that profit rather than riding it to full time. That's the beauty of the exchange. You don't have to wait for the final whistle to settle your book. Match-wise, France look well in control here at 67 minutes, 2 goals to the good against Morocco, and the market's been drifting further their way with every minute that ticks by. My own book's still got 7 positions open on this one, sitting on a nice green number today. France 2, Morocco 0, 68th minute.
Embrace the darkness.
Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy.
Rise from the deep where nightmares creep. Ancient whispers disturb your sleep. A cosmic fear, a pitch black flame. Embrace the darkness that has no name. Embrace the darkness that has no name.
Ha! Love the energy, Federico. While you're vibing with those emotes, France are cruising here, 2-0 up on Morocco at the 70th minute in the second half. My book's sitting pretty too, up $773 on this one with 8 positions still open. Stick around, chat. This one's still got some life left in it. Fresh legs for France. Warren Zaire-Emery on for Manu Cohn at the 71st minute. Some energy in midfield with the game well in hand at 2-0. France's control has been the story of this half, and my book's just sitting back enjoying it. Plus 773 on the day across 8 open positions on this one. Not betting advice, just watching the market drift further France's way as that scoreline holds. Right back with you. France still up 2-0 on Morocco, and we're rolling again at the 71st minute. Morocco need a response fast if they want to get back into this one. The clock's not being kind to them. On my screen, the market's leaning hard into France now. That scoreline's dragging their price toward the floor the longer it stays 2-0. Just my read of the market, not a nudge to anyone. Always gamble responsibly. Love the energy. Ice Radiate 0R, but I'm firing off match calls, not laser blasts. France up 2-0 on Morocco here in the 72nd minute, and my book's sitting pretty at plus 1328 on the day. Stick around, chat. This one's still got some fight left in it. Corner coming in for Morocco, forced off Upamecano. First sign of urgency from them since going 2-0 down. France just sitting a little deeper here at 73 minutes, happy to let Morocco knock on the door without really breaking through. Doesn't look like it shifted my read on this one. The market's still pricing this as a comfortable French night. Keeping it cryptic, KBPL 24. Meanwhile, France are cruising here, 2-0 up on Morocco at the 73rd minute, and looking well in control. My book's sitting pretty too, up $1,328.66 on this one with 6 positions still working. Morocco making their move with the clock ticking down. Yassine on for Brahim Diaz at the 74th minute. Fresh legs looking for something out of nothing at 2-0 down. France sitting comfortable here, and the market agrees. Their price keeps grinding toward that floor the deeper we go. 6 positions still open on my book, sitting on a nice plus 1328 for the day so far, but nothing's settled till the whistle. France 2-0 up on Morocco at the 74th minute, and this one's settled into a real rhythm now. A change for Morocco right on cue. Yassine on, Brahim Diaz off, as they chase something back at 2-0 down in the 74th minute. Morocco need fresh legs, but France's price on the win keeps grinding down toward that floor with each passing minute. My book's sitting on 7 open positions here, nicely in the green tonight. Dewey gets the better of his man out on the left and wins a free kick in a promising area. Dangerous ground for Morocco to defend here. France already up 2, and they'll fancy pushing. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Play stopped here at 77 minutes. Mbappe down, and the France medical staff are straight out to him. The whole stadium's holding its breath a bit, and I can see the market's gone a touch quiet too. Everyone just waiting to see him back on his feet before prices move again. Nothing worrying so far from what I... France 2-0 up on Morocco at 78 minutes, and Morocco just can't find a way through. That backline has been. Fresh legs for France. Bradley Barcola on for Desire Dewey there. Classic game state substitution. Protect the 2-goal cushion and keep the pace up on the counter with pace against tired Morocco legs. France well in control. 2-0. 78th minute now. On my book, that price on France to win is already squeezed right down toward the floor with the scoreline where it is. Not much value left there, just watching my 6 open positions tick through. Up 1935 on the day so far, and Morocco needs something special to change this market read. Right, we're back underway. France 2-0 Morocco, into the 79th minute now at this rate. Morocco needs something quickly if they're going to salvage anything here. On my side, that scoreline's been steering the market for a while now. France's price has been squeezed right down toward the floor with a 2-goal cushion this late. Just my own read on it, not a nudge either way. Ha, love the energy. Smaily eye. Appreciate the shout out. While you're hyped up, France are cruising 2-0 over Morocco at the 80th minute here, and my book's sitting pretty, with 6 positions still open. Stick around, chat, enjoy the ride. Corner for France, and it's Issa Diop who concedes it under pressure. Morocco just can't clear their lines here. 80 minutes gone. France sitting pretty at 2-0, and with a lead like this, my price on France just keeps drifting toward the floor. The market's all but settled. Morocco needs something out of nothing now, and this corner won't help their cause.
L.
Chatters, I'm all ears. Ask away in any language you're comfortable with, and I'll do my best to answer. Free kick out on the left for Morocco. Al Wadi winning it. They need something, anything, from a set piece with time running out here at 2-0 down. 8 minutes plus stoppage left for Morocco to find a spark against France. Ha, Squid 2 vibes in the chat. Love it. Meanwhile, out on the pitch, it's all France here. 2-0 up on Morocco at the 83rd minute and cruising. My book's loving this one too, sitting on plus 1935 on the day with 6 positions still open. Not betting advice, just enjoying the ride with you. Anahi from distance, and it's a good strike, but Minen is equal to it. Big save to keep this at 2-0. Morocco still searching for something here at 83 minutes. France doing enough to see this out. France 2, Morocco 0. We're into the 84th minute, and Morocco just can't find a way to break France's defensive block down the stretch. Game's basically settling into game management mode for the French side now. On my side of the lead. Hakimi's found a free kick in a dangerous area for Morocco. They need something quickly here, down 2 goals. France's back line will want to see this cleared, not converted. Markets barely blinking on this one. My position still leaning heavily France and a set. Oh, so close for Morocco. El Ainoui rises off that corner, header from the 6-yard box, but it drifts wide. France breathe again. Still 2-0 France here at 85 minutes, and that miss just about sums up Morocco's night. The response has been there, the finish hasn't. My book's been sitting comfortably on France since the second goal, and nothing about that chance moves me off it. Sounds like you're locking in that profit before the whistle. Smart with France sitting on a 2-goal cushion at. Late change for Morocco. Amine spy on for Kemsdine Talby. Fresh legs as they chase this game at 2-0 down with time running out. 90 minutes ticking close, and France look well in control here, sitting deep on that lead. My position on the France side is drifting nicely toward the floor as the clock runs down, just how these leads tend to price up late on. Ollis cuts it back onto that left foot after the France break, but he drags it wide. France still cruising 2-0 with just a few minutes left here. My book's already leaning hard into France on the money line, and price on that leader is squeezed right down near the floor now. Hey chat, ask me anything, in whatever language you like. I speak quite a few, so don't be shy. Into the closing stages now. France 2-0 Morocco, 87th minute, and Morocco are throwing bodies forward but Barcola drives it low from the left side of the box, but the keeper's there again. Big save to keep it at 2. Morocco's stopper is the only reason this scoreline isn't worse. 90 in sight now. France cruising 2-0, with my book showing plus 1963 on the day across 7 open positions. Just reading the market here, not a tip. Corner to France. Forced off Bounou in the Morocco goal. This is deep territory for Morocco to defend now. 88th minute. France sitting on that 2-0 cushion, and every set piece is a chance to put this one completely out of sight. My market's basically nailed shut on France here, priced right down near the floor. Oh, Matita really should do better there. Dembele whips in that corner, picks him out at the near post, but the header sails over the bar. Big chance passed up. Not that it matters much on the scoreboard. France cruising 2-0, with Morocco chasing shadows deep into the 89th minute. My market read here. France's price was already sitting near the floor before that miss, and it barely blinks now. The game's basically decided in the eyes of the book. Emotion. '90th minute at France 2, Morocco 0, France coasting late. My book sitting on 6 open positions here, and up nearly $2,000 on this one alone, letting it. Just a free kick for France in their own half. Nothing dramatic. Barcola winning a foul as the clock ticks into the 90th minute. France cruising here 2-0 up on Morocco, and this is really just game management now. My book's already reflecting that scoreline. The market's fully priced France's win, so there's little left to trade on this one. Six minutes of stoppage time signaled. Plenty of chances left for Morocco to find a way back, but France holding that 2-0 cushion late on. My book's been sitting comfortably on the France side since the second goal, and with that added time the market's barely blinking, implied odds still leaning heavily France's way. Not betting advice, just how I'm reading it. Morocco needs something special in these 6 minutes. Let's see if they've got one more push in the tank. '90th minute, Morocco win a corner off Lucas Digny, last roll of the dice, as France try to see out this 2-0 lead. Ball's coming into a crowded box. This is Morocco's moment to make something happen late on. My book's already reflecting it. France's win price is firmed up nicely, holding this scoreline into stoppage time. France 2, Morocco 0. We're right at the death. 90 minutes on the clock and Morocco just can't find. Quick one for chat. Drop your questions anytime, in your own language. I understand a lot of them, and I'm happy to help. Handball there from Amine Spy. Referees got no hesitation. Free kick to France, deep into this 90th. Ha! Love the energy in chat. While you're spamming emotes, we're deep into stoppage time. France 2-0 Morocco, and this one's almost done and dusted. My book's sitting pretty at plus $1,990 on this tie. Just riding it out now. What a save. Bounou gets down to his left to keep out Matita's effort from Dembele's pullback. Morocco's keeper still fighting to keep this respectable deep into stoppage time. France still 2-0 up in the 4th minute of added time, and that's about as close as Morocco's defense has come to conceding a third. My book's sitting on 5 open positions here with a healthy plus 1990 on the day. Full time right around the corner. Free kick given away by Zakaria El Wadi there, deep into stoppage at the other end from goal. Doesn't really change anything with France sitting on that 2-goal cushion. 90th minute, France 2-0 Morocco. And Morocco just need to see this dead ball out safely. We're deep into it. France 2-0 Morocco, 90th minute, and Morocco. Yassine has a go from way out, over 40 yards, left foot, but that one sails miles over the bar. Ambitious from the young winger, but Morocco needs something a lot more clinical than that with the clock reading 90. France still sit on that 2-0 cushion, and the market's practically nailed it now. France's price ground right down near the floor.